And we're up. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let me get.
Wow, look at that.
Wow. Let me get the yelling into the void done. Then we can do all the things. How's
I
your
like how
weekend
I got
been?
the video up. It is good. I did a lot of writing. Though at one point, I don't know if you saw my post, I actually had to stop at one point because it got all sappy.
Yeah.
Of course, then my ex was like, you know, the way you're writing that, why didn't you do that for me?
Ouch.
Because when I proposed to her years and many years ago, my stupidity of my young age, I was not romantic. I
None of us are at those
literally,
ages.
yeah, I literally sat in the van with her, and I had just asked her father, hey, is it okay if I do this? Got the yes, and then as soon as I did, got in the van with her, held out the ring, and said, "So, do you wanna?" I have never heard the end of that. She said yes, obviously, but
Well, duh.
how do you say no to that?
Right.
But yeah, she's read some of my stuff in the book, and she's just like, seriously, this is so bullshit. I'm like, oh well.
Well, if
And it's not me; it's my characters. So
right.
it's them that's acting this out. I'm just writing it down.
Well, yeah.
So it's not my fault. The main character is a lovesick, star-crossed puppy dog.
Right. And, you can be a little more suave in your writing because it's easier to do that. It's all part of the fantasy, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Though every once in a while, I still get that. Should I really put that down? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? What the hell? Then I have to think about the reactions. Like, okay, what would she say to that?
I deal with some of the same stuff when I'm doing things for the show here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it's like, should I say that? Should I leave that out? And it's, it can get kind of out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, should I say that? Nope. We need that. Yeah, I'm going to try to run this on the desktop this week and see how screwed up I can get there.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, I know. Just see if I can get this managed accordingly.
New nameplates. Those look a lot better.
They do. I was thinking you might have to go in and do some tweaking on them, but no, they look pretty good.
Yeah. Pop a lot better than the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
It helps there's a nice glow to Mansley's mask from it, so it makes it look better.
I definitely need a 3D printed version of his mask.
Yeah, I've been I got the filaments for the main part of the mask and then the black sections. So now I just got to print them.
Okay.
But I'm thinking I may adjust the top and sides just a smidge.
Okay.
So that way you can take straps and put it through and it'll hold. But I don't know. Okay. It depends.
Yeah, because I would like to do some little like new snippets and make a voice mod voice for him.
Yeah.
I think that could be fun.
Yeah. You'll have to get a body double in though.
Well, I mean, I figure maybe if I'll use that as my goal because I'm still working on losing some of the poundage. And,
Yeah.
I'll dress the part. I'll get the gloves. I'll get the suit.
Oh, it's Mansley. Hmm.
Just have to figure out what Mansley sounds like.
I always pictured him as some like British sounding person.
Oh no.
Give him that exotic, tinge. Kind of like V from Vendetta.
I thought about that, but I don't know. Well,
because I can't see him with a Texas Southern accent because that'd just be weird.
No.
We're gonna get them boys good.
Nah, we'll have to work on it. But all right. Are you feeling like you're ready?
Sure.
You sound so enthusiastic.
Wing it like I always do.
All right, we'll go ahead and start recording then, and we'll light this
started.
fire. Starting recording.
Yes.
All right.
Gonna minimize that.
Let me.
So everybody's still playing bar. Nobody's come in to say hi.
Right. Let me ping a couple of the guys real quick.
I'm sad. Oh, poor Gibbs.
What's up? Oh yeah, you saw the pictures. Yeah.
From Guac. Oh my god, that last one.
The epic zoom in.
Just, I will kill you.
That's exactly what that face is. All right. You ready for the sync clap? That's not the clap that we have this week. If you have that clap, then that's a problem.
Yeah, I'm so thankful I don't have to worry about that.
I know, right?
Ugh.
All right.
That's nasty.
It burns when I pee.
Oh.
All right.
Ow.
Syncing up in 3, 2, 1, clap. There it is.
All right.
All righty.
And action.
But the fluffer's still going.
And on my Facebook feed, the goth girl thing has gotten only worse.
Well, because you started talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mentioned it. All of a sudden, it's just like, oh, you're looking at it. No, I'm not looking at it. It's just shoving it in my face.
Well, when things like that get shoved in your face, it's almost impossible to not look at it. So, because they're bouncing all over the place.
That's fair. But in all reality, any girl that's really a goth girl does not look like that.
No.
There's a smell. There's a particular look. The eyes. Yes, very much the eyes. I am going to eat your soul.
Yes. I will eat your heart.
Yeah. I did watch one where, of course, the girl's way too cute for it. But, the guy's like, oh, I'm going to take a chance with the weird girl. Goes and hangs out with her and all that stuff. And then he's like, all right, I got to go. And she comes up and slams the door going, where are you going? I'm not done with you yet.
Nice.
It's like, oh, yeah, that seems, that tracks.
Yep. That's the winner. That's the one you want.
Showing off her Pokemon cards and all that. It's like,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it would have to be magic cards, but
Right. Of course.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, if you're good, we'll get going.
Yeah. Hardy.
All right. Then we'll start the show in 5, 4, 3, Welcome to the Now We Consume podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Pip. Tonight, with me is my co-host, Gibbles.
Hi.
Gibbs is taking a night off with the woman, so we're going to use the effigy of Gibbs and have him with us here in spirit.
He needs to shave.
Oh, yes.
It's got that brawny woodsman look going.
I know, right? So I wanted to kind of go off on a quick tangent here. I was having like the most amazing shower thought process this morning. It was kind of about the zoo hypothesis. You know, how there are aliens, but they're just observing us like animals at a zoo. Yeah. So this is kind of where it gets weird. You ever notice how when you buy things like groceries or things at like a Best Buy, that receipt is like ridiculously long?
I always compared it to like a CVS receipt.
Yeah, okay, so you know where I'm going with this. So those receipts are longer than what you'd think my therapy notes would be. So I think that these stores are printing out the life stories that we have, and they're giving those notes to the aliens as part of their research. So I imagine it goes something like this. Human male, still single, eats cereal for dinner, high risk of regret. So that buzzing that you hear when you lay down at night, it's not your phone. It's the game warden, air quotes. They're just downloading the Spank Bank.
Oh.
And when they download my Spank Bank, oh buddy, they're going to be in for a wild ride. So preemptively, guys, that horse video, I swear I was just curious.
Mm. You need Jesus. That's a lot coming from me.
Jesus has left the chat.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the viewership went from like 3 to 0.
So anyways, tonight we are going to take a wild ride down the dark side of science. Kind of wanted to get away from some of the doom and gloom of the real world and just kind of have a little bit of fun. So we're going to go painfully deep, just how we like it, into the official U.S. government records of the Patent Vault. This is where inventors and even the military get legal protection for some of the wildest and darkest ideas imaginable. Now, with all this stuff, we're not talking unfiled mad scientist notes, because, they get all kinds of bullshit submitted to them all the time. Yeah. These are the granted patents that we're going to talk about this evening, with numbers that you can Google right now on patents.google.com. And I'm going to post all the numbers that we talk about in the show notes. So if you hear about one that you like, you can look up the number and go and read more in depth about it. A lot of these read like they were ripped kind of like right out of a conspiracy forum. And I mean, we're talking about things like remote mind control, voices being beamed right into your skull, weather as a weapon, and hidden signals in your TV and phone. I've got a list of 15 that have been granted over the last 50 years. And these are all verified. They've all been granted. And these are not just theories. These are all proof. They're proven. And they're all public record now. I also have a small list of honorable mentions at the end of this. Some of these are kind of funny. They're kind of all over the place. Some of them were like really old, but I wanted to kind of mention them just so you guys could see what kind of stuff has been submitted over the years. But some of them are out there, including a delivery assistive device that was hilarious to read about, but horrifying in concept. So stick around for that one.
It's not just Nintendo who's patenting all sorts of craziness.
Right. So this is going to be the list that should not exist. And we're going to dive straight into this one. We're not going to edge you guys all episode like some dommy mommy edgelords. We're going to spit on it and shove this right into your earballs. So starting us off,
Yes. So good.
Starting us off with number 1, U.S. patent. This is US 468-6605A. 1987 is the number on this one. This is the Eastland Atmospheric Alteration, otherwise known as HAARP. If you've been around the internet for any amount of time, you have heard of HAARP. Bernard Eastland's patent for altering regions of the Earth's atmosphere, ionosphere, and magnetosphere. The abstract of the notes says that it uses high-power electromagnetic radiation transmitted along magnetic field lines to heat and lift parts of the atmosphere, move selected regions, propagate energy waves, or interfere with communications and solar absorption. So,
what, they're trying to pull down satellites by using the atmosphere?
No, they're just taking chunks of the weather and moving it to other parts of the world where it shouldn't be. So this is where people get the conspiracies of, oh, the government is using HAARP to make a hurricane or disintegrate a hurricane or cause floods or prevent floods or cause droughts or create wildfires. I mean, these are the patents that are the basis of a lot of those wild ass ideas.
Yeah. Too bad it wasn't true, though, because if they actually were able to do that, I think some of our enemies would be in trouble.
You would think. But Eastland later claimed this was the basis for HAARP in Alaska. Now, whether or not it was directly used, the patent explicitly describes weather modification capabilities on a regional scale. Things like steering the jet stream, creating lenses in the sky, and even missile defense ideas. So this man literally owned the rights to dial the weather. So droughts, storms, blackouts, all from a ground antenna array. So yeah, look up this patent because it's kind of a head scratcher. If you read this, it kind of makes you look at natural disasters a little bit differently. Because it really makes you ask the question, is this real? Like, to some extent, because we know the government lies. We know that there is technology that they will not tell us about. We know HAARP is a real facility. So when you start kind of connecting dots and doing the whole corkboard with the red string thing, you can see how things like that will come to fruition very easily. So, we're going to move on. Number 2, US 6506148B2. B as in Bravo. This one was granted in 2003. This is the Luz nervous system manipulation via monitors. This was made by a man named Hendrikus Luz. Now, you're going to hear his name again later. This dude is a madman. He figured out that pulsing images on a TV or a computer screen, even at subliminal levels, emits weak electromagnetic fields at frequencies near 1/2 hertz or 2.4 hertz. Now, those frequencies excite sensory resonances in nearby people, causing effects like relaxation, eyelid droop, slowed thinking, or other involuntary nervous system responses. It can be embedded in normal programming, or it can be made to run via simple software.
You mean like seizures?
Kinda, yeah. The patent says it is therefore possible to manipulate the nervous system of a subject by pulsing images displayed on a nearby computer monitor or TV set. So you could literally just be sitting there watching Netflix, and your body is literally being quietly tuned without you knowing.
Well, if they're tuning me, can they at least cut off a few pounds? That'd be nice.
Right? You want to take number 3?
Yeah. The U.S. patent 5159703A from 1992. Let's see if I can make it more monotonous. The Lowry Silent Subliminal Presentation System. Kill John Lennon. Kill John Lennon. Oliver Lowry's system uses inaudible carriers in the very low, very high, or ultrasonic range. These carriers are modulated with messages or sounds and sent through ordinary speakers and transducers. Your ear doesn't hear them, but your brain does. It can be stored on media or transmitted live, just like the last one. Perfect for slipping affirmations, commands, or adds into any audio source without a foreground sound masking it. Ooh. Yeah. Silent programming through your TV speakers or phone. How do you know what's really being said to your subconscious right now?
Yeah.
Now remember the movie. This is Leave the World Behind.
I added this part in because there was a lot of conspiracy bullshit during COVID, specifically around this movie. So go ahead and read this.
Yeah, lots of people claimed feeling uneasy watching that and couldn't explain why. It could have just been a bad movie.
Well, yeah.
Or other people claim there was a hidden audio track on the DVD and it was noise that, when played, made some people feel very uneasy or disoriented. Who the hell's got DVDs being played these days?
Well, that's the thing. They counted, supposedly, on the fact that there was such a low number of DVDs being sold. The likelihood of that second track being discovered was extremely low. And it could just be debunked as conspiracy theories.
It could.
But the noise was picked up in audio software. And it was a very, once they processed it, it was a very low kind of like, almost like the brown noise on South Park.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I liken it to. But yeah, it was just a like a hum. It was out of frequency that could not be normally heard. And it was there. I mean, I saw the video being played and I remember watching all this stuff, but I'm with you. It was just a bad movie. So it made me feel uneasy. I was like, why am I watching
that noise could be the noise could have been the equivalent of looking at a old AI photo where it was making a human face when it wasn't really good at it. So you'd get that, what the hell do they call it? Where uncanny valley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you get that uncanny valley effect with the pictures. So, it's possible that subliminally you were getting that with the audio.
Right.
That uneasiness and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to take number 4 or you want me to take it?
I'll take it. Then they can pay me for it.
Oh, yeah. Take it.
Yeah. So, the movie was Leave the World Behind. Yes. Watch it at your own risk. Right. All right. So the next one for U.S. patent 3951134A is from 1976, and it's the Malek Remote Brainwave Monitoring and Alteration. Get your freaking aluminum hats ready. So Robert Malek's, again, device transmits 2 electromagnetic signals of different frequencies that interfere inside the target's brain. The brain modulate. Yeah, I have enough problems up here from hitting my head so much. I don't need help. The brain modulates the interference wave with its own electrical activity, then
re-radiates
it. Oh,
because
okay.
Our skulls are like perfect antennas. I can't remember the right kind of antenna, but our skull is like a perfect antenna.
Well, yeah, because you got liquid inside your brain. Mm-hmm. So you can do that with if you take your car fob and you're far enough away and it doesn't detect anymore, just stick it on right on your chin or next to your head or something, and it'll increase the sound waves enough that the car will then hear it.
Look,
ask me how I know this. Right? Ask me how I know this. See me in a parking lot, stop tongue going like this. It's not because I'm suicidal.
Oh no, it's coming right for us.
All components stay remote. No implants, no contact.
Yeah, so this is a real-time thought monitoring and editing from afar. I feel like this one is like the ultimate privacy violation.
Oh yeah.
Reading your mind. This is literally reading your mind. And the fact that this was being done in 1976, add 40 years of tech advancement to that.
Yeah.
50 years rather at this point. And we can now have AI finding out what you're thinking in real time.
Because yeah, that's not a good thing.
We've talked about the brain scans that AI can interpret like your dreams. Apply it to this tech and holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be a good thing in my case.
No, not at all.
It'd be bad. I don't need to give the VA any more ammunition to take me away.
Right? Wear the comfy, or wear the tight white jacket in the comfy room.
Oh yeah, I'll be sitting at home and all of a sudden be knocking on the door. Okay, Mr. Gibbles, we need you to come with us. Why? We know what you're thinking about.
Don't put a thing on my butt again this time.
Oh no.
All right, so number 5 is it's a dual patent. It's US 647021 4 Bravo 1 and US 658772 9 Bravo 2. And respectively, those were in 2002 and 2003. This is for the Air Force Radio Frequency Hearing Effect, V2K. I feel like this is probably something related to that Havana syndrome, those ultrasonic weapons. Something along those lines.
Well, it also reminds me of the that offensive speaker system that's like a flat panel.
Yeah.
And you don't hear it until you're directly in front of it. And wherever you point it at, it's loud and it's so obnoxious, people just want to get away from it.
Yeah. So this was patented by the U.S. Air Force. It's pulsed microwave or RF beams, and they're modulated with speech. So when they hit a person's head, the thermoelastic expansion in brain tissue creates audible sound, either voices or words, directly inside their skull. No external speaker is needed. The later patent, so the second one, details pre-processing the speech signal and amplitude modulation so the target hears clear, intelligible audio that others around them cannot.
Oh, like voice to skull tech.
Yeah.
If someone started hearing commanding voices with no source, would you believe them? Or did you just think they're nuts or insane?
These days, maybe a little bit of both.
Right?
But like, this is one of those ones where spy tech, like the espionage community, this would be like the ultimate like mind fuck.
Just don't give this stuff to cats, because all you're gonna hear is "Give me fish, give me fish, meow."
Oh God, my youngest got me with like the best joke today. This is just oddly relevant. What do you call a large pile of cats?
Louder?
No, a meowton.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was about my reaction too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a dad joke.
It really was. I really was. And he's almost 12. It's like this child is so mine.
Man.
Yeah. You want to take number 6, and then I'll do the big one there on the next one, because it's kind of a clusterfuck.
Okay. How the heck do I even pronounce that word? I was looking at it earlier this week, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. The Marderosian?
Close enough, yes.
Yeah, brainwave analysis and remote communication. Yeah. This system fingerprints unique brainwave signatures via remote RFIR or satellite sensors. Oh, and this is patent 6011991A from 2000. It's able to identify individuals, monitor specific thoughts or phrases, and enable two-way communication, all without implants. Your brain becomes a trackable node.
So basically satellite mind reading, which means Big Brother is now in the biological realm.
That's now. Yeah, I don't even want to I don't even want to say anything to that, to accidentally, if somebody that does stuff like this would get an idea.
Well, so this, I think, was originally where some of those teams that were using Wi-Fi as sonar, I think this kind of came from that.
Yeah. Like I said, my imagination is such, I would be giving ideas, and I don't want to do that.
Right. All right. So numbers 7 through 10. This is the Lose cluster. I said that you would hear that Lose name again. So patents US 6017302A, 6238333, Bravo 1, 4616261A, and 6091994A. These all had to be grouped together.
Oh,
Hendrikus Lose. Can we just take a second? Who in the absolute fuck would name their child Hendrikus? What kind of a name is that you hate your child so much? Because you know
same
that
person that names their kid Apple.
You know that child got bullied all through school.
Yeah.
I mean, no wonder they turned into a mad scientist. I don't blame the guy one bit.
He's angry at the world.
Obviously.
Not only is your last name Loose, but then your Hendrikus Loose. So you're just loose.
So he built a full remote control toolkit. Subliminal acoustic manipulation via low frequency sounds that you cannot hear.
Okay.
Remote magnetic fields from a portable device to tweak nerves from up to hundreds of meters away. This one's my favorite one out of this one. Subliminal visuals overlaid on TV broadcasts.
Oh, Fight Club. Absolutely Fight Club.
Uh-huh. And
then the snippet of porn laid into a kid's movie.
Yep. And there was a tie-in to his previous one with the pulsative manipulation using tiny pulses of cooling or warming air on the skin, kind of like a sneaky fan or a wire, at those same half hertz or 2.4 hertz frequencies that we mentioned earlier. So that causes relaxation, sleepiness, stomach knots, or even sexual excitement. So this one guy was able to patent multiple ways to hack the human nervous system without our consent.
Right.
So
you could totally screw someone over with that last part with the sexual excitement.
Dude, this whole cluster of patents is like the tech equivalent of MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Like we have the MK Ultra program was all chemical and like torture and shit. This is like the pure tech side.
Right.
Which I think I like even more because you can do it like in mass.
Yeah. Everybody just goes to sleep.
Uh-huh. It's like that DC movie. I can't remember the name of it, but the guy kind of flexes off and everybody around him starts having an orgasm.
I remember
Doom
that.
Patrol, that's what it is.
Yeah. Doom Patrol. That was so weird.
So it's...
Oh, that's almost as bad as second season of Peacemaker.
I never watched it. I couldn't bring myself to watch that show.
I think it was either first or second episode of the second season where there was just an orgy in his house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Although The Boys, the season that opened up with the party where the guy was just walking down the guys.
Yeah, no. No. Yeah. I don't want to think about that one anymore. That was bad.
It was.
And then he spontaneously just sneezed and dude's dead.
What a way to go.
Yeah. Nope. No way.
Yep.
There's not enough ways to say no to that one. Even Flipper's going, no.
All right, you got number 11.
Give me a second. I got to recalibrate myself from that. Oh God.
Well, we'll pause for a second. Do
Whew.
do 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 do
Oh,
do do do.
God. All right. Phew. Damn. So, U.S. patent 5123899A from 1992, the goal altering consciousness. It's a specific frequency waveforms applied remotely to shift mood, emotion, sleep, or full consciousness levels. Dial in calm, fear, or suggestibility on demand. That's kind of like the loose cluster.
Sort of, yeah. My question is this: we've been reading down this list, and I kind of want to kind of hit the brakes because we're burning through this a little bit quicker than I thought we would. Do you feel like the government or agencies of the government are actively using any of this tech in like everyday societal life to any extent?
Just reading about some of these, I don't know. I don't know if I could be able to give a very good answer to that.
Well, here's what I'm willing to go with. I can't say that they are, but I think what freaks me out more is that I can't say that no, they're not.
Yeah. Now, I mean, from my time in DC with the police department, I mean, I know what drugs can do to multi-generational families.
Yeah.
You know, starting with, generation one where with the crack epidemic and everything that came down after that genetically, there are serious mental health and physical problems. So if these are legitimate, my next question is going to be, okay, if this is true and real, what are going to be the side effects, and would that start affecting, the younger population and, the next generations? Are we going to have, a whole group of people that are just psychotic and out of their minds, or they can't function properly in society because they've been wired in such a way that unless, the brain has that fix from, the mental conditioning, for that, an addiction, possibly, if that causes that effect, what would be the repercussions?
Yeah.
If that's taking place.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's more so that it's harder to say no than it is to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
looks good.
So the next one, US 439-5600A from 1983.
Yeah.
The Lundy and Tyler emotional manipulation via audio. Directed audio waves that subliminally hijack subjective emotions. This is used to induce compliance, panic, or whatever the operator wants. I feel like that could be easily used in prisons or other torture type settings,
Right.
or other like mass panic, mass
Psychosis.
mass casualty is the word. Mass casualty type events.
Run everybody off a cliff.
Or you just send everybody into a panic inside of a small building.
I'll do it too.
That kind of a deal.
Trying to remember the name of this monster movie I saw where they were all in a museum. They freak out and the front doors were locked for some reason, and people got squished against the glass and flattened. It was brutal.
I think I know what movie you're talking about. I just can't think of the name.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but yeah, it was a crazy monster flick. And it's just that scene that really stuck out to me when that blonde chick is smashed up against the glass like a mime, except she's slowly getting squeezed by the human bodies behind her.
Yep. I know which I can see the scene. I can't think of the movie. Yeah. Do you want 13 or do you want 14?
I'll take the Raytheon Pain Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, U.S. patent 7784390B1. This is from 2010. It's a solid state millimeter wave beam that causes intense burning pain on the skin from a distance. Mountable on vehicles or drones for crowd control. Non-lethal, but it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Again, that speaker system I was talking about earlier.
Yep.
That sounds along those lines.
Yeah. So this one has actually been deployed several times in multiple theaters. Essentially, they've used this for riot control. They've used this for combat situations. This thing has seen use. So this one we can confirm is real.
Yes.
The the funny parts are that there was one incident where they had it turned up a little too high, and the people that were closer actually suffered like 2nd and 3rd degree burns under the skin. So that's really kind of bad.
Yeah, they were exciting some of the molecules in their subdermis a little too much.
Yeah. I know when my molecules get excited, I like for them to be subdermally excited too.
Right.
We're all about getting our molecules excited.
Hmm.
All right. I see why you gave me the next one. This one's going to be US 950-441-9 Bravo 2, a sensor-equipped male chastity device. A locked genital cage with embedded sensors that detect arousal, tampering, or prohibited behavior and trigger alarms or restriction. Modern tech turning sexual control into a monitored prison.
My God. This sounds like some Roman Catholic crap.
Right?
You touching yourself is bad. A baby kitten dies every time you get excited.
Oh, can you imagine having something like that locked on your junk? Oh, okay. So,
no, thank you.
You throw that onto somebody, and then you give them a cocktail of like liquid Viagra, and then you just throw on like the most obnoxious porn that you can find.
Oh my God. I don't know why, but this totally reminds me of a story from over in the Middle East. So I was in Kuwait with a bunch of other guys at an air base that's no longer there. We had tents, and each tent had a television in it that was donated by the Kuwaiti government. So every night, late night, for whatever reason, they had adult entertainment on the television. Mm-hmm. We had this one airman, I won't say his name, but he brought action figures and little kid toys and stuff. He was a big kid, but he was a dork. Very socially awkward. Some guys went into his tent while he was sitting there watching something, playing with his Star Trek toys, and tied him to a chair, duct taped his eyes open, and played porn and walked away. He was found by the first sergeant, struggling, trying to get out of his binds. So we weren't yelled at for tying him up. We were yelled at because he couldn't take care of himself while watching the adult film. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that happened.
So your dude went or got Clockwork Oranged on base.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Using adult entertainment.
Yeah. See, my experiences on the ship, we had a guy who pissed somebody else off so bad, he not only got duct taped inside his rack after it got lifted up, he then like a week later got duct taped to the wall in the workshop, and then we all went to lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
The equivalent of us in the 3rd district burning a sergeant's desk to the ground and locking the door to his office while it burned.
Right. So yeah, that was pretty fun.
Jesus Christ. Love it.
Yep.
The military shenanigan.
Yeah, we're going to have to do just a random shooting the shit type episode where we talk about some of our fucked up war stories one night.
Yeah.
So, all right. You want number 15 or you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's Raytheon.
Oh, yeah.
749053B2. This is from 2009. Oh, I got out not that long ago after that. That's the dual mode directed energy weapon, a rifle that switches instantly between bullets and microwave pain. One trigger, instant escalation from warn to destroy. Oh, I could see that going badly.
Uh-huh.
Like that female cop that thought she was deploying a taser and she shot the dude to death.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to give that warning to that, the guy in the car driving up asking for directions and you pop him in the head accidentally. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're going to live with that one forever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Raytheon stuff is pretty awesome, but the way it's designed leaves a little bit of design question.
Yeah, like, do we have it like like an M16 going from semi-auto to full auto? You click, you hit the little switch and it rotates. Is it something like that, or is it just like a push button?
Right. Something like that, where it literally can go from non-lethal to lethal that easily. It needs to be a little bit more,
Right.
It should perhaps stay on non-lethal, and then it's like a bigger deal to engage the lethal side. But at the same time, I can understand wanting it to be a semi-seamless kind of deal because it could be a life or death situation.
Yeah. Though I could imagine with military efficiency, I could see this something where like first indent is warning, a full squeeze is deadly.
Yeah.
I could see that. So then, accidental rounds popping off,
Yep. So that was the main list. And again, we kind of got through that a lot faster than I thought we would. So now I understand what the ladies feel like when it's date night. So the honorable mentions.
That explains my dating.
Wow. So here's some of the weird shit that just kind of missed the cut. These were granted patents. They just didn't fit into the main list, but they were still kind of funny or just kind of weird and out there. Just kind of granted way before a lot of this stuff happened. The first one I wanted to talk about was the premature burial safety coffin. This is from back in the 1800s. This is how early this was. U.S. patent number 3335A.
I would imagine this also came about from people that were afraid of vampires too.
Probably, yeah. But this is from 1843. Was invented by a man named Christian H. Eisenbrandt. This is a spring-loaded lid with bells, flags, air tubes, and mechanical signals that would pop open or ring if the corpse inside moved even a little bit. Now, the reason this was a thing is because back then, doctors kept declaring people dead a little bit too soon. So inventors had to literally patent escape hatches from your own grave. Waking up, realizing that you're buried alive with a built-in alarm, or worse, realizing that it might fail. I'm sorry, but that would have to be probably one of the worst kind of like existential dread things from back in those days.
Right. Well, I mean, not only that, you have cemeteries that sometimes they're not a lot of visitors sometimes. So could you imagine you got buried alive, you wake up and the little alarm bell is going ting, 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 and nobody's there for weeks.
There. Yeah. Or worse, somebody shows up right as the last little ka-tink is going off.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
You're suffocating to death, still pulling the string.
All right. I want you to take this one because you were cracking up about it.
The centrifugal birth machine. This was U.S. patent 3216423A. It was granted in 1965 by George and Charlotte Blonsky. Of course it was. A rotating platform that straps down a laboring mother and spins her at high G-forces like a carnival ride. Centrifugal force supposedly gently,
air quotes.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I quote, gently propels the baby out with a safety net to catch the newborn. Oh, the visuals.
Listen,
what about the afterbirth? Is that coming out right behind the baby? Because not only getting the kid going squished up on the net and then splat right behind it.
I highly encourage you to go and look this one up because, yes, the fucking visuals. Oh my God, this thing was hilarious. I laughed for a solid 5 minutes on this one.
Yeah.
It is as horrifying as it sounds.
Yeah. The baby just coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and just like I was saying before, the doctor's got the catcher's mitt, in case the net fails. God forbid the catcher's mitt doesn't explode open. Oh, look out, Bobby. He's going in left field, and hate to see that. The baby has hit the ground and now has cerebral palsy.
Oh my God. Looks like we got a pinch hitter. It's twins. So if they miss, does the doctor just throw their arms up and yell goal or what? I mean,
right?
Oh my God, so much.
How many kids are coming out with that net face?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you just had your baby. He's still got the net implanted in his face.
He looks just like his daddy.
He looked like he really wanted that sandwich.
The skeleton interrogation booth. This one shows you the differences of the times. U.S. number 1749090A. This was granted back in 1930 by Helen Adelaide Shelby. This is a dark booth where a hidden curtain rises to reveal a glowing skeleton with red light eyes and a moving jaw. The interrogator speaks through a hidden microphone while a camera records the suspect's terrified confession. Pure psychological horror designed to scare criminals into spilling, and it looks like a rejected horror movie prop, but it was officially patented. So this is from back in the day when people really were like ultra religious. They thought shit like this was real. Coming off of the American Victorian era where you had all of this kind of like woo-woo shit that was kind of propagating mediums and psychics and stuff. Right. We were just coming out of the age of where a doctor could say, "Oh, it looks like you got demons in your blood. You should do some cocaine about that," and suggest you go see a guy that could masturbate you to calm your psychosis.
You couldn't do that. Couldn't do that nowadays. I mean, for Christ's sake, you've got people taking devices that are like should not go in the human body and getting it lost. So this wouldn't do anything to most people. They just be like, are you going to pay me for this? Mm-hmm. Or, what are we doing?
Yeah. No, but back then when everybody was still ultra religious, something like this could actually work. Or you get somebody really, really fucked up on acid and then put them in this booth. Oh my God, I think that would work.
That would work.
Mm-hmm. All right, buddy. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say, you also get those people where they get those realistic face masks that are like, skin tight.
Yeah.
You could put some like really creepy shit on them, give somebody some drugs and watch the reaction. They'll freaking admit to anything just to get out of that room.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I killed Jesus. Oh God. I'm going to burn.
Right.
No, dude, that was a Hispanic dude named Jesus. Sorry. So you gave me the Victorian anti-masturbation devices, yes, you dirty man. Dozens were granted from 1850s to the 1910s. Of course they were.
Uh-huh.
I would expect nothing less especially in the United States, a bunch of prudes, spiked rings, locked cages, pubic hair pullers. Ooh. and erection-triggered alarms meant to inflict pain or wake the wearer at any sign of arousal or nocturnal emissions. That last one doesn't work for everybody because there's people out there that have some really weird things that they like. Like,
now,
really weird.
The funny thing is, 100 years ago, they treated the normal stuff like it was a disease. Nowadays, all this shit, that stuff people go out and pay extra for.
Right.
Sign of the times, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's, at the sign of the times where, it's weird when somebody goes and orders a $3,000 love doll instead. It's normal for them to have, the spiky ring around the base of their junk, or, they got the nipple clamps or whatever. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, that's child's play. As sad as that is.
Yep.
I mean, for Christ's sake, if you've seen Jackass.
Yeah. Jackass kind of set the bar for what we as a society will accept.
Right. When they took the acrylic plates and stuck their junk in that and then squished it flat. Yeah. You remember. I remember. I don't like that. I remember. Get rid of those member berries.
I had successfully purged that from my mind until you said that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That brings us to the self butt kicking machine. Patent number 6293874B1. This is from 2001. Was made by a man named Joe W. Armstrong.
You got this idea from Liar. I'm sorry.
Probably, yeah. A crank-operated platform with rotating arms and shoes that lets you manually kick your own ass at whatever speed or force you want. Marketed as amusement or motivation. So, yes, someone patented a device for consensual, self-inflicted corporal punishment, and the U.S. Patent Office said, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I could totally see this from like the 1940s videos where it's got the guy with the nasally voice talking about the future, inventions. I could see that. You too can kick your own ass.
Yes, in the days of the future, you too can kick your own ass to motivate yourself into getting out of bed.
Now you don't have to worry about your boss getting angry with you. Oh, anti-eating face mask. Patent 4344424A. Wow. Yeah. It's a lot of force. Right, granted in 1982. Huh, that's a year after I was born. Might be a connection to this. It's a lockable metal cage that covers the mouth and chin, physically blocking all food while still allowing breathing and speech. Sold as a diet aid, but it screams potential for forced starvation or total control. Yes, we pay extra for that these days. Basically a wearable Hannibal Lecter mask for your eating habits.
Yeah, so look this one up because it literally does look like the mask they used in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, except you too will not be able to eat fava beans with your Chianti.
Yeah. Oh.
How do you taste? I taste delicious.
That's, well. Salty.
The fact, yeah. His brain tasted good, I guess.
Right.
Ugh. I forgot how to pee. What happened? Oh, you just ate that. Oh. Is that why my pants are warm?
Right. So that brings us to the end of the list. Like we said at the opening, every single one of these patents exists right in plain sight. The average person just has no idea. If you guys had a certain one that you thought was like particularly out there, let us know. We would love to hear that.
Yeah.
If you know of anything that would you think should have made the list that exists, fucking send it in. Please look this stuff up. see what you see in the patents, because this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
When I was reading over all this stuff, I just kept telling myself, like, there's no way this is actually real. But again, I'm finding this all on the patent website. So yeah.
I mean, the howitzer baby cannon. I mean, Jesus.
Oh God, yeah.
It's raining babies.
So yeah. So for all you guys listening that have grown to a point where you need to have the TV on during the night, maybe now you know why. That
I don't like it.
That could be a reason from some of that patent bullshit. That's just manipulation at play.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you're just getting a security update. You know, you never know.
Possibly. But yeah, that's it for the list. Did you have anything else you wanted to add in?
No. If I do, Nintendo might sue me.
Ouch.
I too can collect Pokemon, just not with Pokeballs.
Right. Gotta have those balls handled.
Right.
Yeah. But
coming from the same people that had love hotels.
Oh yeah.
And the taxi service that took you to them.
Oh yes. But yeah. I hope you guys liked this one. Let us know if you want us to do more kind of in this style, and we'll try to do that. But as far as tonight goes, I think that's going to wrap it up for us.
Yeah.
We're going to be back next week, and that one is going to be an absolute mindfuck of an episode.
We're doing it on Easter?
Oh, is it Easter? We might have to skip that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week we might not be on the air. We might skip next week and do a week afterward. So we'll keep you all posted. But yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I was like, no, you won't.
No, we'll post something.
Okay.
So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We love you all, and we'll see you all next time.
Mwah.
Mwah.